Hello everyone, welcome back to Spirit Island. We're continuing our tour of all the spirits, and I said that we had 2 high complexity spirits left because I know there are 2 of them. But I realized I looked around and I can only find one, which is one we're going to play. And the reason is that Ocean's Hungry Grasp, which we played as like maybe our first moderate complexity spirit, is actually marked high complexity. So the only one we have left is Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares. I'll show you the player board in a minute. We're going to be playing as England 2, since we played England 1 in our last England game. And I don't remember if it was a stomp, but probably not. And anyway, England 3 looks horrifying. So we're going to go with England 2 first. During setup, add a city and a town to each board. So that's like, obviously a lot. And this is in addition to their escalation, where they're adding, where they do more builds. And it's harder to stop them from building. I guess good news, as Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares, this one might not matter so much for reasons you will discover shortly. So let's load up. Oh my god, this board looks horrifying already. They explore in the sands. I mean, okay, I'm already in the sands. That's probably good news, right? So, what's the deal with Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares? We looked at him briefly, I think, in the first episode, because he's like the weirdest spirit, I feel like. To dream 1,000 deaths, your powers never cause damage, nor can they destroy anything other than your own presence. If your power would destroy, or deal enough damage to destroy, an invader, you generate fear instead. And it's like more fear than you would get from just normally destroying it. And then, the power pushes it, the stuff that would have been destroyed. A single power cannot destroy a given invader more than once. Powers which cause damage via Dahan are affected just like all others. Okay. So, we our like only goal, well, almost the only way you can win is through like terror level victory, where it's just like you get enough fear that they give up and leave, even though they have a bunch of stuff on the board. It's hard to imagine you could ever destroy all their cities, because the only way you could really do damage with is with like Dahan? I don't know, maybe you could cluster everything into one place, protect the Dahan, and it seems unlikely. So that's our like big thing. How about our innates? Okay, first of all, we get a shitload of energy and card play. That's good to know. Only have four growth options? That's unusual. Innate powers. Spirits may yet dream. 2 moon and 2 wind. Turn any face down fear card face up. It's earned and resolved normally, but players can see what's coming. Okay. Seems useful. Target spirit gains an element they have at least one of. So if you have 3 moons, you can get more of elements that you have. And then we have night terrors, which if you have moons and wind and ideally animals, you can generate some fear. Okay. What are my growth options like before I look at my cards, actually? So you can reclaim and either gain a power card or add a presence. Interesting. And you can gain a power card and add a presence at distance 1. What the hell is this? Add a presence to a land with Dahan or invaders and gain 2 energy. Okay. So what about my hand? Call on Midnight's Dreams. Moon and animal. Range 0. If target land has a Dahan, gain a major power? If you forget this power, I assume they mean Call on Midnight's Dreams, not the one you gained. Yeah, because then they said, gain energy equal to number of Dahan, and you may play the major power immediately, paying its cost. Or, if invaders are present, 2 fear. Huh. This seems like a very powerful thing, although I'm not sure quite the best way to use it. Like, do you cash it in immediately for some major power? Or do you, like, use it to add a major power to your hand once or twice first? Not sure. Dreams of the Dahan. Range 2. Oh, right, this is range 0, yeah. Gather up to 2 Dahan. Or, if the target land has buildings, then 1 fear per Dahan. Okay. Dread Apparitions. When powers generate fear in target land, defend 1 per fear. Also adds 1 fear. Fear from destroying buildings does not count. I guess that's more of a co-op thing, because we're not going to be... We won't have any powers that can destroy buildings, so this doesn't matter. But other spirits might. Got it. Okay. So this is our, like, defend card. Predatory Nightmares. Range 1 from a sacred site in a land with invaders. Deal 2 damage, push up to 2 Dahan. And this is a reminder about how damage works for you. Okay. And this is my only slow power? The others were all fast? Okay. Good to know. So is there anything I can do about these sands right away, I guess is something to look at. This land does have some Dahan. You may play it immediately. So that doesn't mean activate its ability. So if you gain a slow power, it'll still be slow. Oh, and it does say paying its cost. I thought... This is, like, slightly ambiguous? Is its cost automatically paid as part of gaining it? Is that what this is saying? No. What it's trying to say is you must pay its cost. Oh, also, because it says gain a major power, you do actually have to forget... You still have to forget to gain one. I assume? Right? Like... I'm not totally clear on that, but I think so. So we could gather some Dahan and put them here. It's range 2. We could generate 3 fear that way. But I kind of want to combine these two next turn, right? That seems really good. Is we gather up some Dahan here and generate 3 fear with them. And then we defend 3. 4. Right? Oh, what about my innates? That's really important. Oh, I could defend quite a lot. It's not very hard to activate this, right? If I play these two next turn, I would have 2 moons and 2 wind, which generates 1 fear. Plus 3 for the Dahan is 4. Plus 1 for this is 5. So we defend 5 and deal 6 damage and clear out the sands. That seems great. So that means this turn I kind of want to play Predatory Nightmares. But it's range 1 from a sacred site. So the only thing I could do with it is, like, I couldn't use the Dahan pushing ability, right? For anything useful. So I'm gaining a major power here, right? Because I'm playing this probably. I have moon, 2 moon, 2 animal, and fire and earth. So that doesn't activate any of my innates. I get to add 1 presence. I'm a little tempted to do this. But no, I think what I want is a minor power, and I'm gaining a major from this, and then maybe I'll forget it or whatever. And I'll just put my presence here so that I'm closer to this sand. And then... not totally sure. It'll depend on the powers I gain, I think. And it's going to take me a while to get up to 3 card play, and 2 seems like enough for now. Ah, having some air will actually be great, because it'll activate my innate this turn, right? And that means I'll earn a fear card already? Oh, let's pick up the minor first. Destroy 1 invader doesn't really do that much. Or 1 explorer. It has mediocre elements. Now this is actually really something. It has pretty reasonable elements with moon and animal. And I have air from my presence track, so that'll be activating my innates pretty easily. And this is like a way... if I can combo this with something that does any more damage, I should be able to destroy a bunch of things all at once, hopefully, right? I don't really need... I don't know, I might need pushes. Yeah, I think I'm going to try Quicken the Earth's Struggles. And give me some air. So now, let me just revisit my plan and see if it still makes sense. Because, like, what I want next turn is to have this one and this one available. So this turn, I'm playing 2 cards. I don't really want to play this one. It doesn't do anything. So I'll play these, right? Oh, I'm generating 2 fear even. That's nice. I'm gaining a major power. I'm doing 2 damage. Here. I think. Oh. I see. There is a small problem here. I guess it's fine. I was thinking the issue is that I wouldn't have I thought I was going to be gathering a Dahan in here, and I just like 3 Dahan and could counterattack this area for 6. Doesn't actually work that way. Because it's push Dahan, not gather, right? And I have to target here if I want to get anything from blowing this thing up. I could aim it here and push the Dahan in. But then they get a city. Oh, they're getting a city anyway. Okay, so, like... the power pushes all stuff it would destroy. Okay. So this does 2 damage. So if I do it here, I must push the city, the town. Well, I could choose not to destroy the town, but then the power is doing, like, nothing, and that seems pretty bad. So we push this town out, and there's just a city and an explorer. And then... we're going to generate... oh, this has the gather. That's right. But I don't actually need it because... oh, I want to gather 1 to get the extra fear. I see. So I'll be generating 3 defense. Maybe more, but 3 is enough. And that'll, like, fake destroy the town and the city and the explorer. And I'll gain more fear. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to actually destroy them with Dahan. Okay, this still seems great. So, actually, aim at myself? Wait. Oh, I have to aim at a land. If it has Dahan. Yes, I will gain a major power. This, I don't think works, because your powers don't actually destroy it. Right? I'm gonna look that up. Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares. Vengeance of the Dead. Apparently there's some... No, that's not what this is about. So do you actually destroy it? Vengeance of the Dead checks for actual destruction and generates damage as a result. That means it... Okay, so it won't work. I don't know if I would want it, but anyway, it doesn't work, so fine. Damage per blight has okay elements. Fear, coastal only. I mean, 8 damage is obviously great. I don't know if I would really get up to 3 water anytime, ever. Replace cities with explorers and towns with explorers. And Dahan with explorers. This doesn't seem that good either. So I think the Lamb Thrashes in Furious Pain is the most reasonable. Like, we already have a fair amount of Earth. So we might be able to hit this. And we might be getting a fair amount of Blight if I can't, like, deal with stuff fast enough. Because you can't kill anything, right? And you can only push so much. Tsunami could be very powerful, is the only thing. It's just like... is it good enough? Range 2 from a sacred site, so that's all of the coasts already, right? No, not this one. I would have to add one more presence somewhere. But even here would be enough, so it's not that hard. The question is just like... 6 is a lot, right? Like it's an absolute truckload of energy that it costs. I don't have that much energy gain, even if I use this. I think 6 might be too much, and we maybe go with a 4 that has decent elements. I don't know what I'm supposed to forget, actually. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have just... Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting you have to... Okay, this is cheating. But I'm okay with that. The problem is that I have to forget something. And there's no major power I could gain now that I can forget. Right? So I should just be generating some fear. I should not be looking at the major power deck because I have enough outlets for my energy already. Each player removes 1 explorer from an inland land. Well, I'll take this one. That's great. Oh my god, England, fuck you. Okay. So obviously that northern wetlands is going to be a mild issue. we do 2 damage. And like the only place it makes sense to do it is here. And I think, like, where do we push this? I could push it into the wetlands? Maybe? Is there some reason to really, like, now I wish I had Tsunami. If I were pushing everything up into here? But no, I should just push it somewhere where they're not threatening very much right now, like this jungle. That's where I'm gonna push all this crap. Okay, and I can push some Dahan, but I don't really want to, right? Because next turn... Yeah. I forget exactly what the deal is, but I need 3 Dahan in here. Or 2? I think I wanted 3, right? To generate more... Well... Maybe I should push them away so that when I... How many do I actually need? Defend 1 per fear. And I'm playing these 2, so I'll have 3 moons and 2 air and no animal. Yeah, just 3 moons, actually, and I guess 3 air, because I'll trigger my innate even though it doesn't do anything. It's a little... I'm generating air, yeah. So anyway, why is this isn't lit? I was imagining this being lit up. So what am I doing? I'm playing this. Yeah, fear for each Dahan, and that's... I want 3, just so I can do maximum fear, right? Even if I don't need all the defend, which I think I don't. I do want a maximum Dahan. So I think I'm just pushing 1 of these out and then gathering 2 in. So we'll push him here to hang out with this other Dahan and make them both pushable at the same time. We're gonna gain presence, and I think just gain another miner? I don't need the energy yet. It is tempting to pick up more energy from the card play track, from the presence track, actually. Because I have a couple of fairly large things, and I'll eventually gain a minor or major from that, from my major card. They're ravaging in sand, so I don't want to go there. I could go here. Yeah, because then I'll be in a position to put down a second presence into either of these, whichever one they explore next turn, and then defend it a bunch when necessary. I think that seems reasonable. But before I commit, of course, let's actually look at my miner. Gain 3 different elements of their choice. That is certainly useful. That could let me activate my innate much better, but I need both of those powers this turn. Push up to 2 towns is fine. Jungles and wetlands, fear and damage. I think Elemental Boon might be the idea. Just any 3 elements. The thing is, it'll be like the same 3 every time. Right? It'll be like moon, air, and animal. Well, so okay, next turn I'm probably playing this, right? This and whatever I pick up. So which of those do I want? Oh, you know, I wonder if I should have actually added presence further away, like here, instead of gaining a minor at all. Probably not. Yeah, that would have been bad, because I want to be able to do something useful next turn. Sands and wetlands? Doesn't seem like that high a priority. Jungle and wetlands is probably more exciting. It's very cheap. The elements are not great, but I might actually hit the threshold on it, right? It would be my 4th card with animals on it. So although this doesn't help me activate my other thresholds very much, I might be able to activate its threshold and do like a fear and 2 damage for 0. Which could be worth something. Do I have something that cares about Earth? I don't, right? Yeah. Yeah, none of my cards care about Earth. Push up to 2 towns. Nah. I think I'll take Savage Maw Beasts. Playing these 2 together next turn seems reasonable enough. And given that I'm going to do that, I should have spare energy, and so I'm going to be trying to work towards a 3rd card sometime, I think. Yeah, that's probably... I mean, that basically means devoting my next 3 presence gains all to cards. Am I sure I won't want energy before then? It's probably a reasonable bet. I don't know. Let's pick up the 3rd energy. You can stockpile it. I'll find some use for it. Like when I finally gain a major or something. So now all this stuff is on. Oh, I even get to look at the fear card. That's nice. So we have to play this one first. Oh wait, you have to choose? I somehow thought it was both. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. Well, that's horrible. I needed to push differently if I had remembered the rules on this card. Alright, so we're... Is it still going to offer me the same minors if I go back all this way? I think it will. Like, this is definitely cheating a little bit. Because now I know what's in the minor power deck, right? But I think it's fine as long as I picked this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take the same one. Where is it? I took the Maw Beasts. And I wanted that extra energy, and I go here. I somehow thought it was like gather and, not gather or. So this plan is still fine as long as I don't push the Dahan out first. I guess I should really, before I do any of this, I should look at a fear card. Each player... Oh, you get to pick any one of them. Right, I knew that. It seems obvious you would want to look at the top one, right? But everything I'm doing this turn is pretty much predestined. So I don't really care about the top deck. How much fear am I generating? I have 2 already. Undo? How much do I have left? This is going to generate 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm generating 4 more fear, and then 2 for destroying the city. So I'm going to flip 2 fear cards fast. And I don't care what they do at all, because I'm doing all this stuff before they show up. I'll get to see them anyway, and I'm not going to change what I do. So I'm going to look at the 3rd card from the top. Invaders do not build in lands where Dahan outnumber buildings. Okay. Now finally we do all the stuff. In each land, defend 1 per Dahan. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Oh! Right, that one I wasn't generating fast. I was generating it slow. But okay. I get to look at one of next turn's 2 fear cards. That's fine. Or wait. Am I confused? Okay. So what's going on in the fear deck now? I know this card, and I don't know the one that's being revealed now. Okay. I may have done this a little wrong. And I don't think it's really fair to go back and reveal the current one. What I wanted was to reveal the one that was going to be played this turn, but for some reason I thought I was generating 2 fear cards, not just 1. Maybe I overestimated how much fear we were getting for destroying this city? I don't know. So, first of all, is playing both of these any good? Like, as a play. It's not the end of the world. Defending 10 here is actually great. So yeah, maybe I play both of these. And add some more presence. And it wouldn't hurt, I think, to gain another minor? I could just gain energy. Oh my god, this has to be in a holy site? A sacred site? Ugh. I guess I should have put this here. Well, I was... yeah, I don't know. I think that definitely would have been a better play, but I don't think it's fair at this point to go back and change all that. Because defending 10 now, like, doesn't do anything. I can't use this. I just, like, forgot how the targeting works again. This card sucks right now. Alright, let's gain a major then and try to actually do something with it. Don't commit to this yet. Oh, we've seen the top of the major power deck. Yeah, that's true. Spenders of the Dead sucks. The land thrashes in furious pain is like okay, but I don't really have blight in any lands that I need to do a bunch of damage to. Like, I could do this. I could push this guy out, but it seems pretty reckless to use this to, you know, four energy, push 1 explorer. Doesn't seem great. There's Tsunami. And there's Dissolve the Bonds of Kinship. Which I might... I don't know. I have 3 animals, but I'm not going to have a bunch of fire and water, so... I think Tsunami might be the best bet as just like a giant nuke for some coastal area. A way to generate a bunch of fear. I can't play it right now. Yeah, that's true. And you know, if I took one of the 4 costs, I could play it right now. But yeah, I don't know. If I take Tsunami, I'm gonna be reclaiming next turn, and that kind of stinks, doesn't it? Well, maybe not. Maybe I could gain another miner? The problem is, this like literally does nothing right now. So I've backed myself into a corner here. I think I'm not gonna win this game. It's like not playing things right. By forgetting how everything works. I forgot how the targeting of this works, and there was something else I got wrong. I don't remember. Jungle or wetlands? Range 1 from Sacred Site. So that's fine. I'm happy to play that. I wonder if I should take Dissolve the Bonds of Kinship and just, like, do something with it. The problem is... like, what would it do to this wetlands? It would turn it all into Explorers and push them. And Explorers are actually the worst for me. I hate Explorers. Because I can't ever kill them. I don't know. Yeah. I guess Explorers are a little easier to push from somewhere than, say, cities are. But if you can manage to push a city, you get 5 fear for it. So that's like a pretty big payoff. I think I don't like that. This doesn't do anything. Or don't like this. So it's really like the Land Thrashes and Furious Pain. You know what? I think it's actually fine. I can do... It's slow. So I can do... 2 damage to this and push the town out of here. It's not amazing, but... Am I gonna be losing a bunch of Dahan? Is there some reason I should, like, just give up on that card? These guys are all dead. Yeah, fair point. So I basically just have these 2 Dahan and these 2 Dahan. I think I should be, like, trying to move away from Dahan-based powers. Like this one. But it has such great elements. Maybe this is one I give up. Yeah, I might not have enough energy to play this anyway. Okay. And let's put my card... here, I don't know. No. That's not right. I want it here because I will still have this defend 10 in a Sacred Site. And this may become an issue. So I don't know what my fear card is. Maybe it'll save me somehow. Each player may push up to 2 explorers from an inland land. Well, this one seems pretty good, right? Not this one, because I'm going to deal with his town anyway, whereas this town I can't really. Well... Right, because this one has Blight and this one doesn't. So let's push him. Don't push him here. Because I'm using these Dahan to kill this guy. No. Am I? Jungle wetland. Like... I can't change my mind and pick this guy? I mean, obviously I can, but... You have to pick a land first, and you can't undo that choice without going back to... Okay, fine. So... I guess I'm not actually killing this guy with Dahan, right? I'm just moving his town, and then killing him on this Dahan, right. So let's move this guy. And I guess pushing him here is okay? But, like, why not just push him here anyway, into the disaster area? Where a tsunami might get him someday, if I still had tsunami. Now the island's blighted. Destroy a presence, okay? Okay. They explored a wetlands. And I get to choose whether to make the wetlands even worse or make this jungle worse. I wish I'd put some presents here, huh? I couldn't, it would be destroyed. But I could put presents here over the course of 2 turns, and then land a defend 10 in there. Or 1 damage to each building. They would have 4. And maybe figure out how to deal with it, but I feel like a defend 10 would be pretty good. And I need to be careful not to let this get too big if I'm doing that, because... if I let them escalate here, they'll then escalate here next time, and they'll also have built here. So that'll be like 2 towns and a city more, right? That's going to be way more than a defend 10 can deal with. Let's put it here. And try to, like, deal with this at some point. By the way, what's this fear card again? Do not build in lands where Dahan... So if when they explore sands, we might have a chance. Anyway, so let's aim this at... a wetlands? To... here? I think I can deal with this, right? I'm going to build here, and they'll have exactly 7. So that's... I don't know, I guess I could push an 11th then. It's a little greedy, though. What? Oh, it's extra damage per blight in adjacent land. So I'm doing 4 damage here. That's true. That kind of stinks, actually. Because I wanted the Explorer to stay still. Ah. Maybe I should push this city out. Yeah. And if I'm doing that, I could maybe consider escalating to here, actually. And still be able to deal with this, I think. And I get a bunch of fear from blowing up the city, is the idea. I can do 4 damage in there. But this is... Ugh. The Ravage here is gonna, like, ruin my life, isn't it? I might have to let them have it. Well... yeah, kind of. Oh, also, if I'm reclaiming at any point in the next 2 turns, it means I won't have 2 presence down by the time this ravages, so I can't actually use the defend plan here at all. But getting 5 fear is just, like, it's too good to pass up, right? You just have to figure out what to do after that. Wait, why wasn't it moved? Oh, right, you don't get to push cities. You only get to push towns and explorers. The cities stay still. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Am I dying on this turn? I don't even know. Maybe. If I don't do anything, I am actually dying this turn. So you have to reclaim cards. I could have a presence at range 0 while reclaiming. So like here. And then have a defend 10 here, which is like pretty mediocre, but at least it means I don't get 2 more blight. Wait, what? Is that reclaim 1? Oh! I didn't notice it's a hand versus a finger. Oh. That's not so bad. Because I could play some very valuable card, right? Pick it back up and... like, gather the 2 Dahan here, and actually I could even just gather 1. And then block and kill off that thing? Yeah. Or wait, I can't do both of those things. Gotta remember that. But I could use this to survive in this mountain over there. And this to survive in this mountain and generate more fear. Yeah. That seems okay. I'm still, like, not in good shape. But I will be getting 2 level 2 fear cards this turn, one of which doesn't do anything. Well, let's see what the other one is. Well, okay. Is it actually going to influence my decision? If not, I should look at one of the next turn's things. It might. Well... I'm definitely putting this down here for defend 10, but I might not be, right? If it's like, you know, you can remove a town. I guess I would still defend 10 and remove some other town. God, this board is a nightmare. And this might as well go here, so I think I'll look at next turn's Fear card. This one. Invaders take... Okay, you can do stuff to if they have Dahan. So now we put this here. This here. And generate some extra fear there, I guess. I don't need this one so badly, I think. But it has nice connectivity to, like, back here. I don't care about this land. I think if they drop... By the time this goes off again, I'll either have won or lost the game, so... You don't build in lands or Dahan outnumber buildings. Well, that's nowhere. Each player may gather one explorer into a land with buildings, or a town into a land with a city. Well, they're about to build in the wetlands. So I could pull this here. Or I could pull this town out, and then they would only build a town instead of another city. Although, because of England, I guess they would do both. I could pull it into this mountain, which won't do anything for a long time. Oops, hang on, that's not the way it goes. Into here, pull... That doesn't have a town. That doesn't have a city. Oh, man. Alright, let's pull this town out of here so that they only produce a town, and maybe I can deal with that a little more easily. Well, here comes mountains again. Gonna have some issues. So right now I'm on the block to gain 4 blight. I have to do something or I lose the game immediately. And I think I have to regain all and then figure something out. I can't play this card. I could defend here, I guess would be the thing to do. Or I could actually... No, that's slow. And also I don't have the energy for it. Yeah, I mean, I could defend 2 here and also push out an explorer, and then I would be, like, briefly okay. Alright, let's pick up a miner and then figure it out. Defend 2 in each of its lands. I don't have that many lands. And what's the fear card I have coming? Choose a land with Dahan. Invaders take 1 damage per Dahan there. Well, I could destroy one of these explorers. That's about it. Doesn't accomplish very much. Could remove some blight. I don't think that's really getting there quickly enough. I think I'm like very much losing. Defend 6 near a sacred site is probably good. And also lets me remove blight, which could be something. So we could do that and generate... this is only range 0, so I couldn't use it to put fear here. But this would do, right? Like, it's not amazing, but that does defend this, which is enough that I survive the turn. Oh wait, this is slow. That doesn't actually work. I take 4 blight and die. Okay, well. Maybe it's better... Well, it's impossible for me to have 2 water, right? So that actually doesn't do anything. I could defend 6, I suppose. Just play this 1 card to keep this area alive. And... like, defending 10 up here is a joke. It wouldn't do anything. Generating a moon would give me a fear card, but I already know what it is and it doesn't do anything. Oh, does it? Wait a minute. It would stop the build in this mountain, right? No. We just take 1 damage per Dahan. They would still have an explorer, and they would still build because it's surrounded by buildings. I could like gain a major power and try to top deck a 2-cost that does something. I don't know. Generating a little fear, slow. I mean, this actually kind of sucks. It's just worse than playing anything with a moon on it. Because I get the fear anyway for free, and this way... I don't know. Gather the Dahan here so that I can defend them next turn, maybe? Like, take these guys? And now, if I'm planning to do that, I don't need to destroy any of these guys. I'll take out this one. Oh, I'm dead! No, I'm not dead. Right. 6 defense. Yeah, I guess that's true. I do have to spread the blight somewhere. If I spread here, I'm not sure how I can stop them from killing me. I guess I'll just... Like, do I need this sacred site? I kind of do, yeah. Also, it would spread anyway, so... Do I need this presence? I think so. I need to be able to get here more quickly, yeah? Maybe not. Maybe I can use this one next turn. Yeah, let's go here. Well, but I'm going to have to lose another presence next turn as well, so... Okay. Ugh, I have to go through all the ravaging again. But I think I should lose the one in the jungle. Nothing's happened in the jungle yet. Also, by the way, we're going to lose pretty soon just on wetlands. Thanks to England. Mm-hmm. It's not looking good. I need to be able to fast destroy one of these or else hope they draw coastal lands. And I also have to put up a defend here. So that I don't get double blighted. There's not really anything I could do that could possibly fast destroy a building. So I guess I hope for coastal lands. I mean, this could, in principle, draw me a good enough... major power that could somehow save my life. But I don't think so. I need a big defend, so I think I have to... What do I do about this? Maybe I let them have this and defend here. Okay. I could play a third card if I took this, right? Well, if I took any presents. Maybe this would generate enough? It's still like 20 more fear to win the game. But I could generate a lot by nuking this place, right? So maybe I hope for coastal lands, which is a 50-50. I take another card. Put it here. I play this slow, doing a ton of damage here. I think I can probably come up with enough fear that this activates, right? I'm already producing 1, 2. I just need one more. Which I can get by playing anything with air on it. I don't have any! Or anything with moon on it, because I'll activate this power. Ah, hang on. What I need is animal to get this. And ideally, I guess... moon, because then I can do 3. So I want moon and animal. That's this. Okay. So... actually, all my innates are full power here. 3 moon and 3 earth. If I could gain 2 earth, that would be insane. I might actually win the game from that. But I'm not hitting any thresholds this way, right? Well, if I forget this, I think I actually do lose its elements. But I think I should just use this to generate fear, right? How much damage am I doing with this? 4, 5, 6. 10 fear? It's halfway there. I'm using this to generate one more, blocking here. It's 11. 14. So I just need 6 fear next turn? Fast? Not fast, because they wouldn't be escalating anymore. Well, yeah, fast, because I can't afford them to build in the wetlands, and I'm assuming they've drawn coastal lands. Maybe I just need to push out of here or something. Or I need to be a little less greedy and destroy fewer cities and more towns? I'm not sure. Is there any reason not to just look at some fear cards? I think I should look at the fear card. Do I care about the one I'm getting now? Or... I don't think so. I think I have to play both of these anyway. On here. So... I want to look at the one that I'm revealing for next turn, which is here. Oh, okay, that's great. Now if I draw coastal lands, I can actually survive. I think. Gain, I don't know, it really doesn't matter, right? All my innates are on and nothing else can gain threshold, so I don't know, Earth. And we defend here. Well, I guess before I defend there, I might as well look at a minor power. Or a major power, that is. Oh, I'm just generating fear. I don't want a major. Okay. Right. Because I can't play one now, and playing one next turn doesn't matter that much, I think. Oh boy. Let's get rid of this one. Remove... Oh, thank God. I can remove a town from the wetlands here, so I don't need them to draw coastal lands right now. Wait. It was a town... Let me just double check here. A town or an explorer. Yes, that's why it gave me a choice. I do also gain some fear for destroying that town. That's true. We're very much living on the edge here. But if I can just defend these sands, I might be looking okay. Oh, I'm doing more damage because there's blight in that mountain that I forgot about. So we're doing 7 up here, which is Probably still just city. I guess. It seems so far away to generate all this fear, but it's only 13, and I'm about to do like 10. And I don't think I want to push an explorer out of here, do I? So let's just waste some damage on a town or a city. Like, explorers here are the least dangerous they're ever going to be. Yeah, they're having a terrible time in those cities. Not that I'm in great shape, but I do have 3 fear cards coming up. Oh my god, I just need 3 more fear fast to win? I didn't realize I was getting that much. Okay, I can do that. That's easy. We'll just scare the shit out of them. Right? Like, just regain all my cards and play whatever it is that generates this? Yeah. Give me a minor. Probably don't want to add 1 blight. Probably don't need to defend, or do any of this shit. Say something cheap with moon and air on it? Sure. Really, that's all I need. Just 3 fear, amazing. I get to play 3 cards. I just have to have them, like, be this, right? 3 moons, 1 air, and 1 animal. I say that because this will give me another air. That's a moon and an animal. No, moon and an air. Let's get a moon and an animal in there. And anything with a moon that I guess is fast would be kind of cool. This is fast, it adds more fear. Oh, it adds a ton of fear. I didn't even read what was on the card, but this is insane right now. Oh no, it adds blight. Oh, that's fine. Because I'll win the game first. Sure. Okay. I'm not gonna, I just won't activate this really, but here. Victory! We did it! Alright, let's see what the text for this one is. Oh my god. Get out of here, you jerks. This island is a nightmare, haha. Both in like the sense that it is highly scary and it's full of blight. The invaders' morale has been broken through sheer terror. They flee the island as quickly as possible. Score, not so impressive, but we did like... We played against England too, right? They're not easy. Adding a city and a town and then doing a bunch of builds. So my hope in picking England, well, I don't know, it was just like England was the next one in the rotation and this was the last spirit to play. But I did think it would be kind of a good combo because we want to do concentrated damage to cities. And England will oblige you by concentrating as long as you can push enough stuff. We did definitely get lucky by like revealing the fear card we did when we did. To stop this from getting out of hand. Like, so that I didn't need to draw coastal land. And then I didn't draw coastal land, so it really did matter. I don't know. I don't think this was by any means a stomp. This was a very close game. I was... Like, I guess next time I play England, I will try level 3, but I'm like, oh my god. 2 might be hard enough for me. But I want to start losing some, right? So that's why you keep increasing the difficulty. That's how you learn to deal with real challenges. What was our score like? I mean, not good. We did kill 2 Dahan and spread as much blight as legally possible without dying. That's not true. You can, if the same action causes you to win and lose at the same time, you win. If you push the invaders... If in, like, a Ravage, the invaders... Well, usually they deal blight before taking damage, so that couldn't come up. But suppose you played that card that's like, during Ravage, Dahan deal damage simultaneously with the invaders. You could have... the Dahan destroy the last city while the place is getting blighted. And then win and lose at the same time. And the rulebook calls this a sacrifice victory. The invaders are gone, and the spirits maybe die, but the island lives on, or something like that. Whew, okay, that was definitely the toughest of the games we've played on this channel. I don't know what I'm going to do next. If I'm going to do more Spirit Island, it would be trying to play 2 spirits at once, single-player co-op. I mentioned this in a comment on, I think, the second video? Is it like I've tried that a few times off camera and it's just so overwhelming to try to play all these spirits at the same time. But maybe now that I have a better grasp on the game, I could give it a shot. We'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. No promises. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.